Hey everyone, it's Kim here. Welcome back to my channel, Never Too Late. I am here today with an unboxing, and this is definitely a new one. I know I've said this before in a couple of videos. I joined a reselling group called Resellers Edge University, which has been wonderful. I've met so many really wonderful other resellers, and today the box I got is from one of those. I met her working in, they have like a workroom, and it's a Zoom room, and you can just work and talk and ask questions and, everything. So I hang out in the Zoom room a lot because it's just nice to have some company and, have someone to talk to if you have a question about something. So anyway, I met Lynn in there. She is amazing. And I bought a box from her. She was selling reseller boxes, and I bought a 20-piece box, and this box was $40, and then I think the tax was a little bit over $18. So it came out to just around $3, a little bit less than $3 per item. So like I said, I should have 20 items in here. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I did peek yesterday. I did. I wanted to let Liz know what I thought about the box, and we were working in the workroom when it got delivered. So anyway, I did peek, but I still want to show you everything I got, and I will put up on the screen her closet names. She is on Poshmark and eBay, and also on Whatnot, and she does live sales on Whatnot. I believe they're Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and I believe they start at 5. I'll put that up on the screen though as well for you, so you should be seeing it now. But anyway, her live sales are amazing. She has some unbelievable things available for really low amounts. She generally starts things at $3, and some of the things that she is selling at that low start are just, you just wouldn't even believe it. So anyway, just wanted to let you know about that. She's amazing. So let me show you what's in the box. Here we go. Oh, by the way, if you haven't subscribed and you do enjoy reselling material, please consider it. I would love to have you. And also, if you could hit the like button, you can just do it right now if you want to. And leave me a comment, a thumbs up. If you don't know what to comment, leave me an emoji. You could leave me, it's very windy. Maybe a cloud or some wind. I don't know. Leave me whatever emoji you like if you don't know what to say. All right, so let's get into this. So the first thing is a really pretty career top. This is from OK Bye. No, it's from Scotch and Soda. All right, so this is from Scotch and Soda, which is a great brand. Okay, it looks very orange, but this is actually red. It is actually a beautiful red. It's got a keyhole button in the back. It's got this lovely little kind of pleated detail in the front, and then button cuffs, and the buttons are cloth covered. This is just a really nice little tunic top. You could, definitely great for business, but this would also be great for the holidays. This would make, it would be beautiful at Christmas. You could put it with a green skirt or a black skirt or just anything. So this is a really beautiful piece, and I'm excited to get that one listed. I'm trying to find a place to put them. I don't want to put them over here because I have a whiteboard where I put my measurements and take a picture of it for my listings. All right, next, this is probably my favorite piece. This is from Ralph Lauren Golf. These are some golf pants, but look at this print. They're this beautiful yellow with these adorable little flowers embroidered all over them. And they do have a pocket in the back, pockets on the front. They look like they're probably a little bit of an ankle pant, maybe a little bit of a capri, but great golf pants. Is there a size? I'm not sure if I see a size. 100% cotton. Oh, they are size 10. So a size 10. Really, really nice pants. Excited to get those listed. This is the perfect time of year for golf clothing, but also for something, that looks like a little spring and summer. All right, next is the Athleta top. It is an extra small, but honestly, I swear, it's very oversized. I think it might fit me. I was really considering trying this one on myself, honestly. But this is just a striped little Athleta t-shirt with a round bottom and a scoop neck. I think it's really cute. I might still try it on even though it's an extra small. All right, this is beautiful. This is, you know, a lightweight open knit sweater, so still good for like a transitional day like today. This would be perfect here. It is windy and kind of cool, but it's fun because it has a nice zipper in the back, and it just almost has this, it's almost like a basket weave, which I love. I love. And then this is interesting too. It's got kind of like a contrast stitching. Well, maybe it's not contrast, but the stitching around the shoulders. It's just, sometimes it's the little details that make things interesting. I don't know. I love that on the back. This is American Eagle, and it is a small, but I think really cute. Really, really cute. And then it's got like kind of the longer cuffs. You could roll them up if you have shorter arms, like me, little T-Rex arms. Okay, next we have another top. This is from J. Crew. It is a size small. What's interesting is, like, the information is written in pen. So maybe this was a sample. It's like a longer tunic length skirt, or I don't know, maybe if you were really daring, it could be a little mini dress, but I think meant to be a longer tunic. It does have a gold zipper down the back. It is heavier. It is definitely heavier weight than, you know, a normal t-shirt. So I will note that it is heavier weight in the listing, but just kind of a classic tee, but with a little bit extra with that zipper in the back. So, you know, just a little bit elevated. Oh, let me show you this on the sweater. I just saw this. This is on the side of the sweater. It has the American Eagle embroidered there as well. Okay, next is a skirt. I think the colors in this are so pretty. Look at those colors. It's very artsy. I would probably art to wear, abstract maybe, maybe even watercolor. I love it. It zips in the back. And let's see. I don't know. Haha, I found it. This is the brand Worthington, and it is a size 8. I don't know if it's silk or not, but it definitely feels like it might be silk. Isn't that beautiful? I just think the colors are absolutely beautiful, especially for this time of year. I'm trying to see if it says... Nope, it is polyester, but it's a nice feeling polyester. All right, it is, I don't know if you can see, but it's lined and it's got volume to it. Like I said, love those colors. Okay, next we have a pair of pants, and these are Thalian, T-H-A-L-I-A-N. I don't know that brand off the top of my head, and the tag is very hard to see because it's written very dark on black, so I can't really read the information. But it's a pair of like leggings, but not like workout leggings. Like wear to work, look like work pants kind of leggings. Nice heavyweight leggings. These are really nice, and they're kind of this, I mean, they're kind of a burgundy brown. I mean, they kind of look both brown and burgundy to me at the same time. They're not new with tags. This is the tag from her boutique. Very nice. And once again, it's like the little details, it's stitching down the side that just make them, you know, really nice. All right, next we have a top from Loft. This one is a size extra small as well, but once again, it does look a bit oversized. And it's interesting to me. Here's the front. So the front has a little bit of a kind of roughly peplum at the bottom. You've got some nice little flare sleeves. But then on the back, look at the back. The back has this ruffle down it, and it's kind of, it's not really split, but it looks like it's a split back with the ruffle down the back. And this nice, I think it's navy and white stripe. It does have a little spot on it right there, but I will try to get that out. If not, I will sell it and just note it. It's a very small little spot that's not very noticeable. Isn't that pretty, though? I love that little ruffle effect on the back. All right, we have another what I would think of kind of as like a workout piece. This is Cabby. It is a size medium. Once again, this one looks very oversized. Whoops. and I kind of like it a lot. I love it. Look at this. It's like an oversized, almost looks like a sweatshirt, but it's a little lighter. It's more out of a t-shirt knit. And then it is cropped. But the thing about me being 5 feet tall is the cropped does not always look that cropped on me. So I'm going to try this one on, even though it's a medium, and see if it fits me, because I love this. It's just very simple. It does have, I love this too though. Look, the arms kind of go longer, so it looks like that longer stretched out arm, but it has an inner part, so you know it's not hanging down to here. Anyway, I'm gonna try this one on. No one said that I couldn't keep things out of the boxes that I buy. I consider that to be a perk. All right, we have some Zara white jeans. These are a US size 2, and they look like kind of like a straight leg, not a skinny. And then they have the split on the sides. Very cute. I do remember having, I swear I remember having a pair of Zara white denim jeans last summer that sold really quickly. So hopefully those will also sell. I know I sell a lot of white jeans, or at least last summer I sold a lot of white jeans. So hopefully those will follow suit. I have some Banana Republic City Chino shorts. City Chino shorts in a size 6. They're cuffed. Very cute. And they do have the button pockets. Very preppy, very, I don't know, preppy, like yacht club, kind of giving me that vibe. Those are nice. I think there was another pair of shorts as well, but I don't see them right now. Let's do this. This is a blazer. From Tahari, a 4 petite. Tahari Arthur S. Levine. It does have like slight shoulder pads. It's cropped. It's got 3 buttons. Yep. Bow pockets. But cute little cropped blazer. There you go. Very kind of fitted. And I think maybe the fitted is coming a little bit back in after everything was super baggy. Okay, let's see what this is. This is Chaucer? I don't know. I don't recognize that tag. If you do, let me know. It is a cold shoulder, but I love these sleeves. You know, if you've watched me for any amount of time, that I love a bell sleeve. So it's got the bell sleeves. Very lightweight, almost sheer. Kind of a really pretty dusty rose. I think that's what I would call it, a dusty rose color. Very cute. I don't think this would fit me. If this were my size, I would probably keep it, because I know cold shoulder is kind of out of fashion, but honestly, I really loved it. All right, this is another one that I think is so cute. All right, I do not know this brand from, I've got hair in my face, from the logo. Here's the logo. It's like a little fish swimming on the zipper pull. It is a full zip hoodie, and the hood is lined in this kind of almost like a netting fabric with polka dots. And then the sleeves are the sheer kind of like mesh netting fabric once again with the polka dots, and then you have the regular material on the cuff. So it is also kind of a dusty rose. Really, really cute. It has pockets, little kind of round pockets here. Let's see if I can find a care tag. Okay, this is Bluefish. Life is movement. I guess that is their little logo. Oh, I think this is, okay, this I believe is vintage, because it does have a paper tag. It is polyamide and elastane, but it does have a paper tag, so I'm going to have to look into it, look into the brand. I mean, maybe it is vintage. I don't know. I think it is super cute. Super cute. Again, I wish this was my size. I really love it. Okay, I think this is the second pair of shorts. It's another pair of chinos. These are Ann Taylor, and they are a size 6. Oh, Ann Taylor new with tags. Okay, so these are Ann Taylor new with tags. Original price, $44. And I'll get these listed. That's nice. Just your average. Once again, they're just giving me the preppy, maybe even nautical vibes. Like something you might wear with an oversized sweatshirt on your sailboat. If I had a sailboat. But anyway, I think this is super fun too. Okay, let's see. My hair just keeps getting in my face today. This is from Beth Tracy Barbados. It is a size extra small. Once again, though, I think it is very oversized. It is kind of like this turquoise, almost like a snakeskin print. The sleeves have this fringe down it, but it's one of those things where, you know, the sleeves go out farther than the actual side, so they kind of hang off on the side. And then it's got sequins around the collar, and it has smocking at the waist, so it would be kind of oversized and everything, but then hit you at the waist. I think this could even be like, this would be a great, I'm sure what it was intended to be, especially coming from a brand in Barbados. I'm sure it was meant to be a swim cover, but it would be really cute. You could put this on over your bathing suit if you were on vacation and, you know, run up to the snack bar or whatever, and it would just look kind of like a cute little mini dress. So, love that. I'm telling you, this was a good box. I have no regrets. Okay, Land's End No Iron Supima cotton shirt. This feels like it hasn't been worn. You know how things have like that crisp, unwashed feel? This feels like that to me. It's a size 14. And it's blue with like pink polka dots. Cuff sleeves. What you would normally think in a button down. So it's kind of like your standard button down, but then with the pink polka dots, just gives it a little bit of fun. And I was watching a video on trends, and apparently polka dots are supposed to be really big. So I'm very excited to get this one listed. I'm not sure with it being long sleeve if it will sell this time of year, or maybe it will wait until the fall. I don't know, but I'm perfectly fine to get it listed and then, you know, hold on to it through the summer and see what happens in the fall. Next we have a very much a little summer blazer, but also kind of like a little summer denim jacket blazer. This is from Theory. It's a size medium, and look at this, very fitted. Look how cute this is. This is adorable. This is one of those things that you could wear to work, like you were wearing a suit jacket, and then transition into a cute little sundress or mini dress or maxi dress, whatever, and throw this on open and just wear it more as a denim jacket in the evening to go out with some friends, or, you know, meet your girlfriends, go on a date night, whatever. I think very versatile, and I think it's great for this time of year too, because it is one of those things where it does get a little bit cooler at night in a lot of places, you know, so even when you're on vacation, you know, having something that you could wear out to dinner to look nice, but then throw it on and have it be more casual over a dress or a skirt or something. Now it does look like it had a place for a belt. I don't know if it originally came with a belt, but I don't think there would be any problem wearing it without a belt. Or you could add in a belt, you could add in a scarf and tie it. You could do all kinds of things. And then it also kind of has this pleated bit at the back. All right, isn't that cute? So, end of the box. I'm going to do the traditional count and put everything back in the box so that I can start getting it processed. And I will be right back. Okay, everything is back in the box. I folded it a lot better than I did the last time. I am going to, like I said, put this in my massive to-do pile. No, it's really not that bad. I've kind of created a system where when I bring things into the house from wherever it is, whether I bought a box, I've gone thrifting, I've gone to the bins, whatever it is, wherever I get the inventory from, I go to my computer and I put it all into my computer by name. So for instance, I would just say Ralph Lauren golf yellow pants, nothing, just so I recognize what it is. And then I will put a unique SKU number for this that has something to do with where I bought it from and the date that I'm processing it. It doesn't have to be exactly the date I bought it on, but the date that's kind of when I processed it. And then the amount I paid, you know, per item, what my cost of goods was that day, or cost per piece, in this case with a box. And then after I do that, I will get it lined up on my rack back here, which is on the far side of the rack that you can't see, is actually there's steamers over there because the plug is on the right at the end of that wall, right near the sliding glass door. So the steamer is on that side. So I have kind of that rack with stuff that needs to be steamed. And then if I need to, the second half of that rack, and then this side for things that have been steamed or don't need to be steamed, or, you know, sometimes I'll throw them in the wash, whatever the case may be, that are ready to be photographed, and then I'll pull them from here to be photographed. And then I have another rack over here, and this one right now has the dresses. If you watch my video about the box I got from raghouse.com that was the hippie dresses, this has the hippie dresses on it. I have not put them into my inventory on my computer yet, so I'm just kind of hanging them up as I go, and then I'm going to put them all in my computer, and then I'm going to get them, I think most of these are going to need to be steamed, so I'm going to get them over into the steaming side and do some steaming, and then get those in line to get through to get listed. And then once I take the pictures, then I go back to my computer and I do the drafts, and then every day I pick 10 of those drafts to list. So I am trying to list 10 new things every day, and that is up from, I was doing 5 for a while, so it is up, and I have to say my inventory is getting a little bit full. So I do have a sale on Depop right now. If you are on that platform, you can go see. I have a lot of things marked down 25%. And I'm thinking about also going through and maybe doing a 25% off sale on eBay as well, just because I do need to get rid of some of my older inventory to make way for all of my new inventory. I have another box coming from Rag House that's supposed to be delivered tomorrow. So stay tuned. I will unbox that one. That one I'm very excited about. I can't wait. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I love sourcing from different places, and it's amazing to make the new reselling friends and be able to source from their overflow too as well. It's just a great way that we can both profit from these items. And I am very grateful to Lynn. She's, like I said, absolutely amazing. I love her to death. I'm so glad that I met her and all the other people I've met in RU. It has just been an amazing experience. So if you are a reseller and you've thought about it, you've thought, what can I do to amp up my business? I would really love to get some advice. And this is not a paid commercial at all. This is just my own personal experience. Has been so positive. I'm learning so much. Just so much, and it's even making me think about things that I really was like, I don't want to think about that. That's the hard part. And it's just helping my business so much, and I'm feeling so excited and invigorated doing my business. So anyway, if you've thought about it and you're consider, you know, it's Resellers Edge University. You can search it and, you know, consider giving it a shot, because it is absolutely amazing. And like I said, I'm in no way being compensated for saying that. That is just coming from my own experience. All right, just remember that it's, you know what, it is never too late to take a stand, to stand up for what you believe in. We live in a world full of so much social media. You know, it's so easy to live your life on social media, and you see so much, and you don't know what's true, what isn't true, you know, what's made up, what's a joke, what's real. It's hard sometimes, but you know, sometimes things do come along where you know in your heart that it's something you believe in and you feel like maybe you need to say something, maybe you need to say, this is something I believe. I'm not saying get in arguments or fights. That's certainly not what I try to do. But, you know, it's not too late to stand up for people that maybe you think are not being treated well. Maybe it's at work, maybe it's in your family, maybe it's outside your family, maybe it's in a global way, maybe it's in a local way. It's just never too late to stand up and support the things you believe in. And there are a gazillion ways of supporting. You can volunteer. There are all kinds of women's shelters, homeless shelters, all kinds of hotlines or organizations that help other people that maybe need someone standing up for them and reaching out to them. So, you know, your time is something that you can definitely, you know, use as a means to stand up for what you believe in. You know, for some people, they don't have the time, but maybe they have, you know, a little bit of extra income. So maybe, you know, making donations is a way that you can support the things that you really believe in and really, you know, want to make a difference in. You can volunteer, you can, I'm trying to think, I had a third and now it's just, see, this is what happens. Things go in and then they just whoop right out the other side and they're just gone. But anyway, you can use your time, you can use your money, you can use your voice, you can use, I don't know, you can go to an event, you can go to, there's all kinds of things. Reach out. If there's something you feel passionately about, learn more about it, and then, you know, see if there's some way you can help. Some way, maybe it's as simple as just seeing someone that had an unpleasant encounter and someone was mean to them and saying, hey, that wasn't fair. I don't think that was right. Is there anything I can do for you? I just want you to know, you know, that I saw that and that was not okay. Sometimes that can make a huge difference in someone's life. Just knowing that there is someone out there that sees it differently, that isn't like that person that was mean to them or bullying them. So, you know, there's lots of ways that you can make a difference in the world. And sometimes it just starts by making a difference to one person or one small group or, you know, whatever. So if there's something that you've been feeling strongly about, but you haven't actually done anything, it feels kind of good to go out and do something. And like I said, it doesn't have to be with money if that's what you're short on, and it doesn't have to be with time if that's what you're short on. You know, there's infinite ways of showing support. So anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. This is longer than I thought intended for it to be. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed the video. And like I said, I will again put the information for Lynn's Whatnot here. I would really, you might enjoy going and watch one of her shows. And when I'm telling you that she has this kind of stuff, and you know, I watched one of her shows and I was having so much trouble. I couldn't get it to update my credit card, so it wouldn't let me bid, and I was so frustrated because there were like so many things I wanted to bid on and I couldn't. I finally had to restart my computer to get it to work right, and I just never got. So anyway, yeah, great stuff that you can bid on for very, very, very low starts. So anyway, I am going to put that information down here, and I will see you all in the I always need to know where my remote is. I'll see you guys in the next video. I really appreciate you coming and spending time with me and letting you show all my goodies. I love sharing the things that I get either in boxes or find while I'm out with you. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody.